Hi, it's Marisa Murgatroyd, founder of Live Your Message. It's day 19 of the 30-day video challenge. And today I want to speak about something that's just on my mind, and that's the idea of home. When I was in high school 20-some years ago, I was asked to write a paper about the word querencia, and it's a Spanish word that means the feeling of home. And at the time, that was a completely foreign concept to me. I'd grown up in Virginia, but then we'd moved to New Orleans. My dad was a homeboy from Wisconsin. My mom was from Thailand. I kind of raised out of a suitcase, traveling the world and exploring different places. So for me, the home wasn't about a feeling. For me, home happened to be wherever I was at the time. I wrote that home was where my feet are. And my mom always used to tell me, no, home is where your mom is. And I said, no, home is where I am, where my feet are. And now, 20 years later, I'm beginning to think differently. So I've been on the road again for the last 7 months. My partner Murray and I packed up our bags, put everything in storage last October. And since then, we've lived in Oakland, we've lived in Bali, we've lived in Bangkok, we've lived in Chiang Mai, we've been in Los Angeles, we've been in Phoenix, we've been in New Orleans. We've lived all of these places. And we're starting to feel like we're ready to have that home base. That place we can call home, that place we can come back to and be a launch pad for all of our other travels and adventures. So now I'm starting to think about, what do I want in a home? It's not just a roof over our head, but it's the entire city, the entire context in which we're going to live. So here we are in New Orleans, the place that I grew up, the place that I spent my high school years. And it's fabulous to be home, but there are certain things in New Orleans that we just can't get, like really good healthy food, like farmers markets, like going out to raw food restaurants, things we could get in Los Angeles. And we realized that, we need that really healthy culture. We don't want to live in a place where people get drunk, every single day. We want to have a community where we can really feel like there are people like us. So then we started to think about San Diego, where there are a lot of other internet marketers like us that we could really learn from and bounce off of and enjoy. We thought about LA, where it's sunny all the time, where there's access to an international airport, where we could come and go as we please, a place we already know and we love. So we're thinking a lot about, where would we be happy? And at this point in my life, I realized that it's not anywhere. I could really go anywhere, but would I really be happy anywhere? Would it be the place where I could put my roots down and feel like I'm being nourished by the location, by the environment? And not just that I bring by force of will what I need to any location, but that location in turn feeds me. It provides me with the sunshine, it provides me with the food, it provides me with the community, the nourishment in all senses of the word that I need to continue to sustain my great work in the world. So I'm just thinking a lot about that right now, and I'm curious where you guys are living and why you chose to live where you're currently living. Is it a place that was kind of handed down to you? Is it a place that you landed and just made the choice to stay? Is it a place that attracted you from afar and you decided to check it out, and that year turned into 5 years or 10 years? So I'm curious why you chose to live where you currently live, what home means to you, and what the main criteria are for you. And I think that some of your thoughts and ideas might feed and nourish ours as we make this choice over the next few months of where we want to build that home base. So more later. Thank you so much for your input. Now go out there and live your message.